everyone, Namaskar. Welcome back to my English tutorial class. I am Meena Kargeti. I am going to teach you English grammar. My today's topic is parts of sentence and its subtitle is subject and predicate. In this video, I will tell you about subject and its parts. Okay? Students, in my previous video, I told you about the sentence. Let's recapitulate it once again. What is sentence? Sentence is a set or group of words which makes a complete sense. It's called sentence. Okay. But one thing is to be noticed or to be remembered that every word in that group should be put in its proper place. Only then it will make a sense or give meaning and called sentence. Okay. Now every sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. Okay. Now question is, what is subject? What is predicate? Subject is the part we tell about, we speak about. Okay. And what is predicate? Predicate is the part which tells something about the subject. Okay. Subject may be a person, a place, a thing, an animal about which we have to talk or we tell something. And what we tell and what is said about that subject is called predicate. Okay, got it? There are two parts, subject and predicate. Subject is noun. Main word, subject is noun because it is the name of a person, place, thing, animal, etc. And what is said about this is called predicate. Okay. There comes verb in predicate. Such as Mohan jumps. Mohan is subject. Jumps is predicate. Birds fly. Birds is subject. Fly is predicate. Dogs bark. Dogs subject, bark predicate. Okay. And look at the sentence. The sun gives us light and heat. There is not only two words. There are 7 words in this sentence. The sun gives us light and heat. So what is subject and what is predicate? The sun is subject because we are talking about sun. Gives us light and predicate is gives us light and heat is predicate. Okay, because it is telling something about that subject. The subject may consist of one word or several words. When the subject consists of several words, there is always one word is more important than other words. And this more important word is called main word or head word or subject word. Okay. Okay. Look at the sentence. The sun gives us light and heat. I told you the sun is subject. And which word is main word? Sun. Because I am talking about sun. Okay. Now parts of subject. Because we have to focus our attention towards subject. I am telling you subject in its parts. Now parts of subject. Subject can be divided into two parts. Head word and qualifier. What is head word? Just now I told you that one word is more important than other in subject. That is called the head word, the main word or subject word. When the subject of a sentence consists of several words, there is one word is more important than other words. This word is called head word, main word or subject word. Okay. Look at the sentence. The black crow sitting on the tree flew away. In this sentence, from the black crow to the tree is your subject part and flew away is predicate. Now tell me, the black crow sitting on the tree, which word is the main word? Obviously crow, because I am telling you about crow. When crow is a subject word, what are the other words called? These other words, the, black, sitting on the tree, these are called qualifier. Now the question is, what is qualifier? Those words that tell something more about the main word or head word or subject word are called qualifiers. These are qualifiers. The is qualifier, black is qualifier, sitting on the tree is also qualifier. Now parts of qualifiers. And qualifiers has also three parts. Number one, determiners. Number two, adjectives. Number third, adjectival phrase. First of all, what is determiner? Determiner is a word that comes before noun or noun phrase and limits its meaning. So what is noun and noun phrase? The main word. The main word is your noun or noun phrase, because I am saying that it may be a person, a thing, an animal, or a place. So these are noun, the name of the place, the name of the person, the name of the thing, the name of an animal. It is called noun or noun phrase. There may be a group of words, that is noun phrase. Okay. So what determiner? Determiners comes before the head word. Okay. There are four types of determiner in this. I am telling you. Demonstrative. Such words as this, that, these, those come in demonstrative determiner. Then quantitative. Much, more, many, any, few, little, less. These are quantitative determiners. Possessive determiner. My, your, his, her. These are possessive. And number 4, numeral 1, 2, 3. These are numeral determiners. Okay. First of all, determiners. This comes before main word or head word. Number 2, adjective. Adjective is a word which is used with noun and it tells something about noun. It is called describing word because it tells something more about that noun, such as beautiful, intelligent, clever, old, young. This is adjective. It comes with noun. Okay, such as she is a beautiful girl. Girl is noun and beautiful is an adjective. The clever fox. Clever is adjective and fox is noun. Okay. Number 3, adjectival phrase. An adjectival phrase, there is a group of words. Phrase means group of words. Not only a one word. Group of words that qualifies the main word or head word. Okay. Or noun. It works like an adjective. In simple words, adjectival phrase is a group of words or describe something more about the noun. For example, those pretty flowers in the pot are smiling. Those pretty flowers in the pot is your subject part and are smiling is predicate. Now, I will tell you which word is come to which part. Those determiner. Pretty adjective. Flowers main word because we are telling about flowers. In the pot is adjectival phrase because in the pot is describing something more about the flowers. Are smiling your predicate. Okay. Look at this table. I have divided a sentence into two parts, subject and predicate. And now I have tell the parts of subject also. There are 4 parts. Determiners. First column is determiners, second column is adjective, third column head word and main word, and fourth is adjectival phrase. Now, those pretty flowers in the pot are smiling. Those is determiner. Pretty adjective, flowers main word, in the pot adjectival phrase, are smiling predicate. A big tree has fallen. A is determiner, big is adjective, tree is main word, and has fallen is verb. There is no words in the adjectival phrase. It is not necessary that every column has to be filled. Sometimes there are 2 or 3 words, and in which column they go, we have to put there. But if there is no adjective phrase, the column will be blank. Dogs walk. There are only two words. Dogs is head word. Dogs is subject and subject. And in head words, it comes in head word. And bark is predicate. Some birds are flying. Some is determiner. There is no adjective, so this column is blank. Birds is main word. And there is no adjectival phrase, so this column is also blank. Are flying is predicate. My younger brother sitting in the room runs fast. Every column has been filled. My is determiner, younger is adjective, brother main word, sitting in the room adjectival phrase, runs fast predicate. So one thing should be noticed, that determiners and adjective come before head word or subject word, while adjectival phrase comes after the head word or subject word. Okay. Now, gerund, infinitive, it and there are also used as subject. Now, what is gerund? Gerund is a verbal noun made by verb plus ing, and it works as noun, such as walk plus ing, walking, smoke plus ing, smoking, run plus ing, running, swim plus ing, swimming, read plus ing, reading. These are gerund when it works like a noun. Okay. In very simple words, we can say the name of a verb is called gerund, such as reading, swimming, running, walking, sleeping. Okay. Sometimes we use gerund as a subject. Walking is good for health. So what is walking? Walking is gerund. It is used here as a subject. Is good for health is predicate. Smoking is harmful. Smoking is subject and is harmful is predicate. Now infinitive. What is infinitive? To plus first form of the verb is infinitive. It works as noun. Okay. We use here it as a subject. To work is to worship. To work is subject. Is to worship is predicate. To save for future is always good. To save is infinitive. To save for future is total subject part and is always good predicate. It and there. It and there also work as noun. It tells about time, distance and weather. We use it such as it is 5 o'clock. It is Wednesday today. It will be holiday tomorrow. So it is used for telling about time, distance, weather, etc. Okay. Suppose it is not hot today. It is your subject. Is not hot today. Predicate. There is used as subject. It is used introductory word. There was a king. There are 50 rooms in my school. There was an old man. What is there? There is subject. Was a king is predicate. Was an old man is predicate. There is subject. Are 50 room in my school is predicate. Okay students, got it? This is parts of subject and what is subject. Now, once again recapitulate it. In very brief, I will tell you there are two parts of every sentence, subject and predicate, and subject and predicates have also parts, but in this video I am telling you about only subject. Subject had two parts. Number one, head word. Number two, qualifiers. Head word is the main word, the more important word about which we talk. Okay. And other words are called qualifiers in subject part. Other words are qualifiers. If we part the qualifiers, there is determiner, adjective and adjectival phrase. Determiner and adjective come before the head word and adjectival phrase comes after the head word. Now, There is also used as a subject. So it tells about the time, distance, and weather. It is very hot today. It is 5 o'clock, etc. There is an introductive word. There was a king. There was a palace. There are many trees in my village. So what is there? There is subject. Gerund and infinitive are also used as subject. Gerund is a verbal noun. It is made by verb plus ing. Smoking is injurious to health. Smoking is your subject. Is injurious to health is predicate. Reading is my hobby. Reading is your subject. Is my hobby is predicate. Okay. What is infinitive? Infinitive is made by to plus first form of the verb. It also works as noun. To work is to worship. To save for the future is always good. To work is subject. To worship is predicate. To save for the future is subject. Is always good is predicate. Got it? Okay students, it will be continued. In my next video, I will tell you about the parts of predicate. Till then, if you like my videos, if you like this video, please press the like icon and give me more comments and give me chance to make some more videos. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Goodbye. Thank you.